Thanks everybody for joining. Again, welcome to the Society of Thoracic Surgeons Congenital Heart Surgery Database user group call. Today is Tuesday, May the 2nd, 2023. Carol crushed my hopes and dreams earlier today when she reminded me that today was just Tuesday and not Wednesday. So I was all excited thinking I'd made it to hump day already, but alas, it is just Tuesday. So again, like I stated, I don't have a lot of new information today, just some quick STS updates, and then I have some more AQO information for 2023, and then we'll end things with the Q&A. So again, please, if you have any questions, please submit those via the Q&A. And then also, if you would like, you could just ask your question, just raise your hand, and I will unmute you. Just ensure that your microphone is enabled on your end. So with me today from the STS side, we have myself and Carol Crone. We have Addie Dolan, Emily Conrad, and then from our core group, we have Chastity and Janet, and then we also have Melinda joining us from the adult cardiac side. So thank you everyone for joining today. Let's go ahead and kick off our STS updates. Again, you all are just super familiar with these first couple of slides, but the support plan, I just wanted to reiterate this. I know the spring 23 reports were just released. If you have any questions or any issues accessing your report, accessing that QVO platform, if you have any report related questions, anything about your report doesn't make sense to you, you're questioning numbers, please reach out to STSDB_helpdesk@sts.org. Don't email me directly. Again, your first contact should be with STSDB_helpdesk@sts.org. If you have any other general questions related to your contact updates, contracts, payment issues, anything like that, reach out to STSDB@sts.org, and of course, clinical support, our standard clinical question request form, reach out to us there. The May training manual will be posted by the end of this week. Leslie is working on getting that updated, so as soon as that is available, she'll have that over to me probably by tomorrow. I'll work to get that posted and available out to you guys. 6.23 data collection resources, as you guys are aware, are available, and that go live is quickly approaching July 1, 2023. Chastity, Leslie, and myself, and Dr. Subramanian will be working on the schedule for our upgrade webinar, so that information will be shared with you all soon. And of course, that 6.23 training manual is underway. It is a beast of a project, and Chastity and Leslie, Dr. Subramanian, Dr. Nelson, everyone is working on that. And of course, that will be published as soon as it is available as well. So again, more information coming soon regarding the 6.23 webinars, upgrade webinars, and the training manual. So we appreciate your patience, but it is a lot, it's a lot of work. As I stated just a few moments ago, the spring 23 harvest analysis, which includes the surgery dates of January 1, 2019 through December 31st of 2022 are now available. They were released and an official communication was sent just this morning. So if you have not received that, just check your inbox, but that official communication was sent this morning. The fall 23 harvest analysis, fall 23 harvest is underway, of course, and that does close September the 15th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. And the opt-out date for that is no later than September the 19th. But again, just getting back to that spring 23 harvest analysis that was released, if you have any questions about your report, please do not email me directly. Again, first step should be to reach out to STSDB_helpdesk@sts.org. All right. Sorry, mouse is a little touchy here. So also I do have a quick public reporting update. This information was also included in the communication that went out announcing the spring 23 analysis report release. So the next CHSD data refresh, of course, is scheduled for summer of 23, like we've been communicating with you all. The consent submission deadline for this round of CHSD public reporting has been extended to Monday, May the 22nd. Please know this deadline is for those participants that have not previously consented to publicly report their data. So if you have been publicly reporting, you don't have to submit another consent. One consent is fine. This is for those sites that have not previously consented for public reporting. Those program consent forms can be accessed on the STS website at publicreporting.sts.org/resources. If you have any issues locating that information, just please feel free to email me directly and I can help you out with that, point you to the right location. And again, just a friendly reminder that participants can withdraw from our public reporting at any time. And of course, I think the consent to withdraw is out there on that resources page as well. So again, the consent submission deadline has been extended to Monday, May the 22nd. I updated this slide here. I know I've shared this with you all previously, previous webinars. I updated it to indicate that our spring 23, of course, that exact date is TBD. We want to give sites enough time to look at the results that were just released, make sure all is well, give everyone time to look at that, and before the public reporting public reporting website is refreshed. So again, the current public reporting page has the results from fall 21, the spring 23 data refresh, which we'll have more information on an exact date coming soon. Website will be refreshed to include those most recent released spring 23 analysis results. And then fall winter of 23, we will have another refresh, and that refresh will include the fall 23 analysis results. And then again, we will resume regular programming in 2024 with the annual once a year refresh with the spring 24 results. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We can help you with any questions related to public reporting. I do have a little bit more information regarding AQO since we last met, so I wanted to pass this along. So again, as we mentioned on our previous webinar, AQO 2023 will be a virtual conference. We are in the planning phases of AQO, and I just wanted to reach out to anyone, to you all, if you're interested in helping us plan our CHSD session, please reach out to me at ljones@sts.org. We'd love to have you on our planning committee to get some new people on to help us plan new ideas. So again, if you're interested in helping us plan our CHSD session, please reach out to me ASAP. So we are, as I stated, we are in the process of starting our planning sessions and we'll begin very shortly. So again, reach out to me if you're interested in helping plan AQO 2023 for our CHSD session. We would love to have you. Speaking of AQO 2023, our dates are September 26th through the 29th, with our congenital session being held on Friday, September the 29th. So mark your calendars. We do have a call for abstracts will be coming soon. Again, official details will be coming out from STS, from Emily and her team here soon. Right now, abstract submissions are scheduled. We're looking at mid to late May with the deadline of mid to late June. So we really do encourage you, if you're doing a quality improvement project or anything, we would love to have some congenital abstracts and posters available on the platform this year. Also, we have our pricing available. For our one-day member, the pricing will be $200. Our one-day non-STS member will be $250. And then our multi-day member will be $300, multi-day non-member $400, and then the multi-day industry and vendors rate will be $500. I don't know if Emily had any other information she'd like to share about upcoming AQO. Emily, is there anything I missed or you'd like to add?
No, I would just say abstracts, we're looking for probably a submission date, yeah, like mid to late May. So I just want to reiterate that we would love to have some posters this year from congenital. It would be really awesome. So the submission process is pretty easy. It's an online form and you just list out your authors and then like 5 different sections. So it's, I mean, I know it's not easy to create an abstract, but the submission process, we try to make it as easy as possible. So just wanted to reiterate that we'd love to see your information.
Thank you, Emily. Yeah, we would love to have some congenital abstracts. So please, please get those in. It would be great to have those this year. And to be honest, that's all that the information that I have for today. not a lot, like I said, not a lot of new information to share. The new reports were just released. Emily, Nancy, I see Nancy has a question in the chat. Do we happen to know when registration is going to open? I know we're still planning and working through everything like that, but do we have?
I think it'll also be in mid to late May. So it'll be sometime this month. The website is being worked on at the moment. So I think that'll be one of the first things that we put up once we have like the new website here in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and that's great. Emily, I'm glad you said that. So also just as for everyone, FYI, the STS is revamping its website. So as Emily stated, within the next couple of weeks, the STS website will have a new look. And once that does take into effect, we'll obviously, I'll give you a walkthrough of where everything's located and how it's looking and where you can find everything. So more information on that will be coming soon. So just be on the lookout for the new and improved STS website. Before we move on to questions, I just see we have just a couple right now. Again, my contact information here, ljones@sts.org. Again, if you're interested in helping plan this year's congenital session for AQO, we would love to have you join us on the planning committee. Please reach out to me ASAP so we can get you on the list and on the planning calls for database operational questions. Again, you have questions regarding your access, contact information, things like that, please reach out to STSDB. And then any report related questions for the report that was just released, please reach out to STSDB_helpdesk@sts.org. And then Jane and her team will answer those. And if they need to be escalated to either myself or IQVIA, we'll go through the process on our end and escalate those questions as needed. Upcoming webinars. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Our next monthly webinar is scheduled for May 16th. And I know the reports, like I said, were just released and you guys are starting to review those. If you have any questions regarding interpretation of the reports, please bring those with you to our next monthly webinar. Chastity, Leslie, myself, Dr. Subramanian will be on. So if you have any questions about how to interpret that report or anything in the report, please bring those questions to us for our monthly webinar. Just know that we can't answer individual questions on why your numbers may not be matching up exactly. But if you have any questions regarding to report interpretation, things like that, please bring those to our monthly webinar. We're happy to get those answered for you. Also, our next user group call is scheduled for June 6th. So again, just mark your calendars for May 16th for our monthly webinar. And then our next user group is June the 6th. And that's all the updates that I have for today. So let's go ahead and tackle some of the questions. Let's see, we'll have 2 right now. So let's go ahead and get those. From Melissa, on today's risk-adjusted report, when I use export report to generate a PDF, the report creates pages with large amounts of empty white space and tiny text. I understand that may be a result of fitting tables to pages, but there's a way to improve the visualization in the default settings. To be honest, I am not sure. That would have to go to IQVIA. Melissa, if you could just submit that question to STSDB_helpdesk. Then Jane and her team can escalate that up to IQVIA and possibly get you some assistance there on improving that display when you export, if it's possible. Carol, do you know of any other tricks or tips? I think it's something IQVIA is going to have to assist with. I don't know of anything.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Dawn, I didn't see the analysis overview to accompany the risk-adjusted report, right? The current analysis overview is posted in the IQVIA library, the platform. So that is the current one, dated January 2023. So that is the current report overview. So if there are any changes to that, obviously we will let you know, but that is the current and latest version of the overview. Is it possible to have a 2-column list that comes with the risk-adjusted report containing the patient and the exclusion reasons? So hi, Kathy. Yes, that is a report that has been requested by data managers since, I think since, the second report came out from with IQVIA, and we are working to get that report implemented. So that is that is in the works. So as soon as that report is available, STS Research Center and the IQVIA team are working. We're working to get that report created, and as soon as it's we have it available, we will definitely make that available within the platform and keep you guys informed of how that is coming. So that is a report that we are working on. Kelly had the same issue exporting. She sent an email this morning. Great, thanks, Kelly. I thought each report has an updated overview. So Ruthie, in the past with each report at DCRI, we did update it each harvest, but since we moved to IQVIA, the goal is to have, not have to update it every single report. So we have the static document. We took out a lot of the, date related information, so we didn't have to update it every single harvest. But when there are new things that are done in analysis or anything like that, then that's when the report overview is updated. And then we notify you guys that there's been a change and a new version of the analysis overview updated and posted. Okay, reports prior to using IQVIA. There were graphs in the overview that showed overall STS growth. Is this available somewhere in IQVIA? No, this report is not currently available in the IQVIA platform. I know there have been several requests for previous tables, reports, tables and graphs that were reported in the previous DCRI reports. We have added those to enhancements for the CHSD platform. We're working through those. We are working with STS leadership and IQVIA to get those enhancements, do what we can to get those enhancements and new reports produced and within the IQVIA platform. I think the primary procedures need to be updated for the table inclusions with new combo codes. Yes, Ruthie, so that is in process, and I am getting that primary procedure document, the rules, exceptions, all of that updated to include the 5,000 codes and all of that. So that is in process and will be updated and posted. For benchmark procedures, will codes 2330 and 2340 be included in the benchmark operations moving forward? I'm thinking. Chastity, do you remember? Have we
Off the top of my head, I apologize. I don't recall. Kelly, why don't you send us an email and then we can make sure that we are correct or incorrect in what we're thinking.
So yes, where do we find the meets, exceeds, below expectations in the harvest report? Yes, we'll be posting a similar report for the number of each of the meet. Yes. So I'm working to get that information from our research center. So that report will be posted. And I'll let you know. I'll let you all know when the report will be posted. It'll be in the IQVIA platform and the IQVIA library. So yes, that will be posted as well. Coming soon. I don't see any other questions, but yes, you're welcome, Ruthie. Chastity, am I missing anything?
No, I think you covered everything. We're working very hard on the new training manual and working out kinks and definitions and definitely updating things based on, feedback from these calls and the FAQs that you have submitted. And so we're hoping that it will be a much more usable document with everything all in one place. And so it's in pieces right now across my computer. So I will put the fragments together and we'll have a little reveal party soon. I think that's everything, Leanne.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Jen. I'm sorry. Did I misread?
Jen, you're correct that it is in table 16. I think the previous question was about the composite quality
summary.
rating summary that comes out that
Yeah.
says this many programs met expectations or were higher and lower than expectations. So yeah.
Right. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I went back and reread the previous question. I was like, did I misunderstand it? Or yeah, but thank you, Chastity and Jen. Exactly. But yes, I am working I have to get that from the research center. So I'm waiting to get that information. And as soon as I have it, I'll put that in a document and it'll be posted within the library. And also, if you check the notifications tab, when you go into the platform, I'll have IQVIA put a notification in there that stating that the the composite summary has been posted. It's easier for them to post that information there. I can't just shoot out a blast email to the participants saying that, oh, this has been posted. So please check those notifications each time or each day when you go into the IQVIA platform for the any new information that has been posted within the library. It will be updated there.
And one last thing I would add
Yep.
about the reports, and I know Leanne is working to update the report overview tables to show which new combination procedures will hit the lesion specific and or benchmark operations. Just so you know, not everything is going to hit. As a matter of fact, few of the new combination procedures are actually going to hit many of those tables, because if you think about it, the analysis that was done to come up with the new combination procedures with their new stat scores have shown that they have a higher risk that of mortality associated with doing those procedures in combination than when done singly. So then you don't want to add them to a bucket where the risk is different than everyone else in the bucket. So be prepared that this is very intentional, that there will only be a couple of the new combination procedures that hit those benchmark lesions and lesion specific tables. So it's very purposeful. Science went into this, not just opinion. And but just so you know, like we haven't inadvertently left something out.
Right. Thanks, Chastity.
Sure.
Yeah, and again, just check that notifications tab within the IQVIA platform to see if there's new information has been posted within the IQVIA library. All right. Any more questions? Again, thank you. Thank you guys so much for your patience. There's with this new 6.23 and the updated stat scores, I mean, there's so much information to be updated and to be posted, and 623, it's a beast, to put it mildly. So we're working on it, and I greatly appreciate your patience. All right. Is this going to be a super short call today? I know, like I said, I know everybody just got their report. They're looking into it. So again, bring those any interpretation questions, anything like that, please bring those to our next monthly webinar on the 16th. We're happy to address those. And again, if you have questions related to your report, related to numbers, anything like that, please reach out to us at stsdb_helpdesk@sts.org. And then Jane and her team will answer that and escalate the questions either to myself or to IQVIA or to the Research Center for assistance. Okay. All right. I'm not seeing any more questions. I know everyone's really is itching to get back and look at those reports. So thank you, Chastity, Leslie, Addie, Emily, Janet, Melinda. I appreciate you guys being here today. Thanks so much. And again, if you want to help with planning AQO 2023, the CHSD session, please reach out to me and we'll get you on the planning committee. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your time. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, everyone.